have one question.
Yes.
Which is good. It's Vinicio is asking, what is the Akrat? If you could explain a little further.
Yes. Well, the Akrat is what is born with a physical body and that which dies. So the Akrat, when it is born, begins to archive memories in this physical brain. In the physical brain. So when the brain dies, the Akrat dies. So these memories, they create an identity. And an identity that is supported by certain memories that are attached to social status. If you are coming from a poor family, rich family, middle class, they will all affect the Akrat. The country that this child is born to, the race, and of course the family, because the family members are going to project certain desires that are going to be absorbed by this child. So the child slowly creates this identity that is attached also to the name. And this child is going to have different behaviors. He or she is going to act in different ways. He's going to feel like he is a man or she's a woman, even though the soul has no sexes, no social status, no race, and no country. But it's going to adopt all these ones. And also, it's going to begin to act in different ways. First with their sisters and brothers. With their parents will be a son or a daughter. In the school, we'll act in a different way. With a teacher or with their friends. In the university, in a different way. At work, in a different way. With their wife and with their kids, in a different way. And like this, is going to adopt different personalities. Completely different personalities.
We just pause for a second because.
And it will become a person that believes that was born, and a person that believes that at some point is going to die. And then it's going to be, he or she is going to be afraid of dying. But this Akrat cannot live, cannot take not become alive if it's not because of you. That is misidentified with his history. The history of the physical body. You are misidentified. You are hypnotized by this history or the storyline. You are completely misidentified. And you are eternal. So if you understand this, then you wouldn't have this fear of dying. Because you are eternal and expansive, like ether. And this body will appear in you and it will disappear. And you will remain, always remain. Things will appear in you and disappear. Clouds will appear in this expansive sky. Worlds, universe will appear. Viruses. And they will disappear. Because everything is a creation of the mind. Everything. And the mind is a byproduct of presence. And presence is a byproduct of pure, pristine consciousness. And this is who you are. There was one time a fish in the ocean, and he was going from place to place, feeling thirsty. I am so thirsty, I am so thirsty, telling everybody how thirsty he was. And one day there was this master, another fish, but a master.
1 second, please. The loud truck is coming.
I guess we have trucks.
We have trash trucks coming now. This is good. We are grateful for the trash trucks. Matias's body too hot?
Matias's body is good.
Shall I open the window?
You can open the window.
Okay.
Yes. So this master, an enlightened fish, appeared. And listening to this other fish that came, I am thirsty. He said, well, open your mouth and swallow. Very simple. Don't you see that you are surrounded by water? And then he listened and stopped being thirsty. So in the same way, an enlightened master will tell you when you ask, where is God? Or where is this pure consciousness that I am? Well, just see that you are surrounded by it. It is everywhere, inside and outside this limited physical body that you created. So it is time to understand this fact. It is time to understand. You can do this. You can see the Akrat for what it is. You can understand the mistake. Understand this misidentification. And say no more. I'm not playing this game anymore. I am tired. You've been doing this, playing this game for thousands of years. Because you have no end and not beginning. Unidentified with who you are. Become conscious of your own existence as the pure consciousness that dreams. And wake up. It is that simple. There was a teacher who used to say, I think Maharaji, no? With everything you can use this parable. Yes. The humans tend to grab something. They don't let go. Sometimes they are grabbing pointy things. They are grabbing knives. They don't want to let go. They're hurting themselves. And they say, how can I let go of this anger? How can I let go of this fear? How can I let go of this sadness? It's so real. It's so inside of me. How can I let go of the Akrat, of the ego? It's so real. And they have this here. It's pointy. Because they grab. How can I let go? Maharaji said, simple. Open your hand. It's that simple. You just have to shift your perception. Shift. And begin to have gratitude. Because this planet is so amazing. You throw trash into the planet, and the planet comes with flowers. It gives you trees, gives you water. So generous. So begin to see this and be grateful. But then some people say, okay, but look, I have a disease, I have cancer. Of course, the cancer is produced by emotions. And even if you are a baby or a child, that cancer is produced maybe by parents' emotions, you see. Sometimes inherited even. It's in the DNA. How come the body is attacking itself? You were not designed this way. One second, Matias is thinking. So the person says, I have a disease. How can I be grateful? But then Matias met somebody, told him to watch some, like movie video in what you call internet. And there was there a holy man telling somebody that had cancer, be grateful for this cancer. Of course, the crowd is horrified by this. It's horrendous. How can you be grateful because you have a disease? However, this lady believe in this holy man because they are very powerful and very influential. They are clear. So the lady believed, and she began to say thank you. She began to say thank you to life for this cancer. And her contraction relaxed. Her heart opened. And then the energy began to circulate in a complete different way. And after a while, she was free from this cancer. This is just one story about gratitude. So gratitude can change the energy, even the energy that is happening right now in this world. Everybody is having so much fear and so much contraction about what is happening, because there is an uncertain future for humankind. This uncertainty creates turmoil and contraction, and this contraction adds and perpetuates the current situation. And I'm not saying, and we are not saying, to be grateful for the virus, for example, because it's very difficult to do what this lady did. But maybe you can be grateful for a sunny day or for the rain. You can be grateful that you can drink pure water. You can be grateful that, well, in many countries there is no war. And if you are in a country that is under a lot of stress, try to find these little things to be grateful. When you walk to buy something, just be grateful that you are walking, that you have legs. A lot of people are feeling bad because they are becoming old, this physical body, and they are so misidentified with this physical body. Or many other people are feeling very bad because they don't have a physical body of, how do you call this, women and men.
Models.
Yes, the ones that are walking, showing clothes. So many people feel bad because they don't look like them. Because their weight is not the same, because their face or the color of their hair is not the same as what is portrayed in this world to be beautiful. So they feel bad about it, and they forget that they have legs, they have eyes, they can see, they are not blind. They have hands. You have a body that works. And this is a miracle. Some people don't even have this. It's a miracle. So begin to focus on this. And be grateful. Focus on the sun. Focus on a tree. Focus on nature. Nature is grateful. No matter how much trash you throw, how much you take the resources away from nature, how much you exploit and kill, nature gives you flowers. Nature is grateful. It is teaching you to be grateful. Even a country that has been destroyed by bombs, you can see flowers growing. In the midst of that crumbled country, begin to be grateful and things will change. This gratefulness is contagious. And always remember, if somebody is not grateful, do not judge them. If somebody is angry, do not judge them. Understand that they are misidentified with their mind creation. Misidentified with the Akrat. And they are suffering. So help them. You have the tools. If you are listening to this talk, you have all the tools to make a shift. Live by example. Okay. I think I have said everything. Actually, we are we. We are a group. So we have said everything. And it is so simple. But so relevant. It doesn't matter how unprecedented the situation that you are living is. Doesn't matter how uncertain the future is. The present moment is here. And focus on this present, this continuous present moment. And you have a much better time. when you jump into a river and begin to swim, if you know how to swim, you're very happy and you go down. You're not thinking that maybe there will be a waterfall in front waiting for you, in which you are going to fall and die. You're not thinking of that. You're enjoying the present moment. The rest is insanity. Whatever is not happening now is the insane mind. The neurotic mind. Do not focus on what is not happening. And in the present moment, you can change the future. If you focus in the future, there's no change happening. You can even make it worse because you are powerful and you are a creator. So you can make the future worse. But in the present moment, if you're happy, because the present moment makes you happy, in the present moment you can make a change. You can change the course of destiny. If you focus on the future, then you can curse. Yourself. So stop cursing yourself. Stop creating. Stop creating a negative future. You are very powerful. Never have, not even once, a self-defeating thought. Believe in your power. Your power has been taken from you. And the last story, from something that Matias read. So now, you believe you were born as a lion, let's say. It's a parable, okay? You were born as a lion, but the lioness and the father died in an accident. So this little tiny lion, cat-like, very cute, was abducted by how do you call a
Venados.
yes,
Deer.
was adopted by a deer. So he began to believe, living with all the deers, that he was another deer. And he was afraid like the deers. And he grew to be very strong and very powerful. But he believed he was a deer. And one day, this lion, very powerful lion, was walking. And he saw another lion. And this other lion saw him and tried to come and become his friend. Actually, he was a lioness. And the lioness began to run after this lion, and the other lion was so afraid and even screamed like a deer. And the lioness was like, "What's wrong with you?" Began to run after this powerful lion. Finally, the lioness threw herself on top and said, come on, don't you see who you are? And still, the lion was so afraid. He thought she was going to eat him alive. And finally, she dragged him into a lake and showed the reflection, his reflection on the lake. And look who you are. You are not a deer. What's wrong with you? You are a powerful lion. And then he looked, and he was flabbergasted. Stop circumventing around this strange personality than you, these strange thoughts, related or crazy thoughts. Stop just going around and around these crazy thoughts and roar. Here you have the staggering evidence of who you are in this reflection. And he began to feel powerful again, very powerful. And she was, okay, roar. He began to roar. They became boyfriend and girlfriend. She woke him up. The feminine energy woke him up. And they lived happy ever after. So you are a lion. You are powerful. And you are believing that you are a deer. You are this expansive consciousness. You are powerful, all-pervading, omniscient,